Okay, is this heading okay? I think it is. Yep, I think we're fine. Hello everyone, my name's Nina and this is my very first YouTube video ever. So please excuse the awkwardness. I'm very nervous for some reason. I've never done this before and this intro is already very awkward, so why don't we just jump straight into the video, shall we? Today I'm going to talk about A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This is a very beloved book on Bookstagram and on BookTube, and if you don't know what this is about, honestly, have you been living under a rock for the past year? If you don't know what this is about, in this book we have 4 Londons. There's Grey London, which is our London in the 19th century, where magic has been forgotten. There's Red London, where magic is, thriving and the kingdom is prosperous and everyone is happy. There's White London, where magic is dying and people are struggling for power. And there's Black London, that has been consumed by magic. In the story we follow Kel, who is an Antari, and so he's the only one that can travel between the 4 Londons. And because of that, he acts as an ambassador for the Red Crown. But Kel is also, unofficially of course, a smuggler. And then one day he comes across an item that should not exist. And then, trying to flee from his setup, Kel ends up in Grey London, where a thief called Lila Bard ends up stealing the object from him. And then the story begins. First of all, let's talk about this book without any spoilers. I ended up giving this book 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I really enjoyed it. I didn't love it as much as I wanted to. And I think that's mainly due to the characters. I didn't particularly love any of the characters. I really liked Kel. I really want to love Rye. And I didn't really care for Lila. So we'll see how this, how this changes as the series goes on. One thing that I really loved about this book is the atmosphere. It's so much darker than I thought it would be, and I love it. I also really fell in love with the villains in this book. I thought they were really dark, really cruel, and just really good as villains overall. In the end, objectively, I don't think there's anything really wrong with this book, except that the ending was kind of rushed to me a little bit. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I think I didn't give this 5 stars, first of all because of the ending, and second of all because I didn't love it. I expected to really, really, really love this book, and I ended up just enjoying it a lot. But it was still a very good book. Now for the spoilery parts. Here's the thing. I wanted to love Kel, first of all, and I ended up just liking him a bit. I don't know. I was really expecting to fall in love with some of these characters, and I just didn't. I've seen a lot of people say they absolutely don't like Lila, but for me, I was just indifferent. I was just like, okay, if she dies, fine. If she doesn't die, fine. I wouldn't really care if something happened to her. I'm a little bit worried about the rest of the series, because is it going to be like a romance? Will Kel and Lila be with each other? I distinctly remember this part in the book right before they go to Red London, when Lila quickly kisses Kel out of nowhere, and he was like, what was that for? And she was like, just for luck, not that I need it. And I was like, what? Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did you just do that? I literally put on a tab here that says, what the fuck? Because, what the fuck? I got the impression that Rye was supposed to be the lovable character, that one character that everyone loves. And I really wanted to love him, but I think we got to see so little of him. Kel thinks and talks a lot about him, but Rye himself isn't that present in the story. So for me, he's just an okay character. I don't really feel that much about him. and I hope that changes in the other two books. As for the villains, oh my god, I loved Athos and Astrid Dane. Like, they're so cruel, they're so bad, and they're so literally bloodthirsty. It was so refreshing to see villains like that in the story. Villains that are like truly evil and truly bad, and all they do is bad. All they do is selfish, and they just want more and more power. And they are already powerful. So I thought it was really interesting to see them like that. And then, because of the ending, I was just so sad because of the ending. I really expected them to be like the villains throughout the entire series. But then at the end, Kel just like kills both of them. Actually, the stone kills Athos, which was really random, I think. I mean, I know that the stone is evil and whatever, but it's just like that, you know? Kel is gonna wait until the stone kills his enemy. I don't know, and it just didn't rub me the right way when Kel outright knew that actually Astrid wearing Lila's skin per se. I don't know, but I expected more. I expected like a grander battle and a badass fight, and all that I got was like a rushed thing, like, yay, we killed the both villains, and then we can send the stone to Black London with Holland now that he's dead as well. I would have loved to see V.E. Schwab, you know, explore Holland's character more. He seems to be like such a tortured soul, and I really love that. As for the plot, I really enjoyed it, with the exception of the ending. I think it was a really well thought out plot. Some things were convenient, of course, but stories gotta happen somehow. And I really just loved the overall atmosphere of this book. I hope it stays as dark as this throughout the series. I'm very curious to see all the Londons. I'm very curious to see if someone's gonna go into Black London. I'm like extremely curious about Black London and exactly what happened, how it used to be, what happened when magic started like devouring everything. And I think Red London is such a vivid picture in my head. I just would love to see it in a movie adaptation or on TV. I just think it's a really cool world, and I'm excited overall to read the rest of the series. And I think I have nothing else to say. So this was my first ever review. I think that's why it's so short and really awkward. And the editing probably won't be very good because I have no experience whatsoever with this. So I apologize. But since today is the 23rd, I am wishing you all that are watching this a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great night filled with, you know, love and peace and harmony and all those Christmassy things. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I just wish you have a lovely day. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Maybe. Bye.